Today's episode is brought to you by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Emma Stein with today's Free Press Voice Briefing. It's Monday, March 28th, 2022. Home mortgage approval rates have been going up in Detroit, but lenders still approve Black borrowers at a lower rate than white ones. A new report shows that metrics in the process can be racially discriminatory, especially when you take into account past practices like redlining. Although it's illegal now, it contributed to a persistent racial wealth gap. For example, the denial rate for upper-income Black applicants in the data was higher than the denial rate for moderate-income white applicants. Experts say Detroit's housing market has yet to fully recover from the Great Recession, but it is on the upswing. For example, the mortgage application denial rate for Black borrowers has gone down from 55% in 2012 to 27% in 2020.
I'm Alicia Anderson, a reporter with the Detroit Free Press. Evidence has emerged in a decades-old murder case, raising fresh doubts about the defendant's guilt. Anthony Kiles has spent 24 years in prison for firebombing a house in Pontiac. 4 people died in the fire, including 3 young children. Jurors heard Kiles and the children's mother feuded over drugs. They also heard Kiles started her house on fire and a witness saw it happen. Kiles insists he's innocent. A jury convicted him of second-degree murder in 1997. An outside fire investigator has since reviewed the case. He determined the initial investigators committed a grave error, concluding the fire was arson. The new fire investigator said the fire was accidental, most likely caused by an improperly rewired cord on a space heater. Since the trial, a key witness has also recanted. That witness testified he saw Kiles light something in his hand, throw it at the house, then saw flames break out. The witness now says he lied about being at the scene and got a lighter sentence in his own criminal case. The Michigan Innocence Clinic is representing Kiles. The case will be reviewed by the new Conviction Integrity Unit at the Oakland County Prosecutor's Office. It's the second time in less than a year that questions have been raised publicly about whether an innocent man was convicted of murdering children in Oakland County.
Volunteers collected over 7,000 empty whippet canisters in the neighborhoods of Mexicantown this weekend. Whippets are small, silver canisters filled with nitrous oxide, which is also known as laughing gas. Whippets offer an immediate high, but it's often short-lived. Studies show they can cause long-term damage with extensive use. Nitrous oxide is FDA approved for use in medical settings to relieve pain, and also to foam whipped cream or spray vegetable oil, which means it can be easily found in convenience stores, grocery stores, and gas stations. State Senator Stephanie Chang said she's proposing a bill to make whippets illegal, but said she doesn't want to criminalize those who use it in the process. She said, "We are trying to limit the access as much as possible. That's why these canisters are the triggers. The only use for them is to inhale, and so there's no legitimate purpose for them."
I'm Andrew Hammond for the Free Press Sports Department. On Sunday, Western Michigan and the Michigan Wolverines hockey teams each had a chance to reach the Frozen Four. That's hockey's version of the Final Four. Western had the first crack playing in the regional final against Minnesota. Well, Western Michigan struggled with the mighty Gophers and were defeated 3-0. In the other regional final, Michigan jumped out to a big lead against Quinnipiac, but things got a bit hairy midway through the third period. A furious rally by Quinnipiac made the score 4-3 midway through the third. However, Michigan collected some empty net goals to make the final tally 7-4. And now Michigan is headed to the Frozen Four in Boston starting on April 7th. Speaking of Michigan athletics, the Michigan women's basketball team will be playing Louisville in the Wichita Regional Final with a spot in the Women's Final Four on the line. Game time is set for tonight at 9 p.m. on ESPN.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. I'll see you tomorrow.